Alright, welcome back everybody. Sorry for keep on fucking crashing like that. Where you at, boobs? My noobs, talk to me. Am I running smoothly now? Yeah, I'm running smoothly. What was I doing? Getting sand to go burn. I got it. Do I got wood? Well, again, guys, I do apologize for the inconvenience. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm trying to figure out the different way. Did your laptop collapse on something? No, it didn't. It wasn't the laptop. It was my the Streamlabs crashed. The Minecraft worked. It just the Streamlabs crashed. I didn't even have to restart it. Basically, what I had to do, because I tried to keep on doing it, and I think it's because my the thing is overloading itself, even though I'm only running two things. So I think it's because the only possible thing I can think of is that, like, you know how when you go work it and it, like, the computer is like working a lot and it starts fucking what's it called? It blows and blows and blows. Well, that's what it was doing. It was blowing, and like I felt it, and I felt underneath it, and it was hot as hell. So it was blowing out. So basically, I was like, all right, well, I gotta either lift it up or fucking do something to where it has like room to blow the air because it's been on the ground. So that's what I did. I wind up, I propped it up on top of this thing, and then as soon as I did that and I went to go run everything, it ran smoothly. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know what I did. Apparently, I did piss them off. I don't fucking know, dude. I'm just trying to do my thing. So yeah, Streamlabs crashed. But it ran for a while. It did run for a while, so I can give it props for that. It ran for a fucking while. I can't say I'm having a bad day though. I'm not necessarily having a bad day. I'm having a good day, to be honest. Even with all that shit happening, I got my internet. I've been streaming for a little bit. The only thing that's really bad is the fact that the subs went down. but I think don't ever read Elden Ring threads. Jesus Christ, why? Do I want to know why? Do I even want to know? Invaders made people want to play a mod for Coop. People made invaders invading. The fuck? I've never heard of that. What the fuck? Oh, and get this, because I'm pretty sure you're not gonna be able to get this either. I don't understand. But I wanted to go check on the subs and I wanted to go check on the shit for it. And when I went to go check my videos, you know how normally when I pop up the video, it comes up showing like the one video showing how many views I got. Well, I streamed about 3 times now that it crashed on me. And you know what it did? When I went to go look at the videos and everything, it combined all of them and put it into one video. Except for that last one. So the last 2 I just did when I did it for like 15 minutes and it crashed or something like that, it made 2 videos all together. So all those that crashed together. That makes no goddamn sense. Alright, I got 3 stacks so far. Sweet. That was fast. You have 3, 1 for 30, and second one is 2 hours and 35. Wait, so there's more? You have 3, 1 for 30. Second is 2 hours, and third is 5 hours. Yeah, so again, 3 hours altogether. I honestly thought you were going to get out by this point. Well, nah, man. Yep. Okay. So if you know me, and if I'm not saying you should know me by now, but like, if you know how I am in gaming and all that stuff, just like the fucking Red Dead when I played that. If I have time and I have nothing to fucking do, I will play and play and play until I fall asleep. And that's what I'm gonna do now. I ain't gotta work till noon tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna be up till about 4 o'clock in the morning just playing this game. I have no life. But that's just because I love this game so much and I love streaming. Like, to be honest, when I do get bigger and I get better at this, because I mean, I'm not even looking forward to, I shouldn't say I'm not looking forward to get bigger, I am. But it's not about necessarily getting bigger, it's the fact of getting better at this and getting better at talking to people. I just love playing it. That's all it really is. Like I've told you plenty of times, I just love playing the game. I love streaming. Talking to people, doing all this stuff, I've always loved it. I mean, I love, like, what's called, just being on a game chat and talking to people during the game, like playing zombies, and it's the only thing now is I'm playing for an audience. That's the only real difference. I'm not getting off. Believe me, I'm a night owl. I need more wood already, holy shit. So it's more wood. Yeah, I got a couple more left. I got 1. Jesus Christ, I flew through that shit, dude. I flew through that shit. I wonder what it feels like for an old sub when the yo YouTuber gets big. That one I couldn't answer, bro. I don't know. I've never known anybody that got like that. They must be like, hey man, remember me when I was the first sub? And I mean, like, it must, I don't know. Could not answer you on that one, bro. But then it would be kind of like the same concept as fucking like someone coming up and like you know someone for a long time, and then they wind up becoming famous. Like, oh, I knew that person before they were famous, and it's like it's not like you're gonna give it. It's just like, all right, it's you just sit there and be like, it's crazy that like that happened, you know? It's like knowing someone before they're famous. Almost got a couple more stacks. Cool, dude. How many do I got right now? 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 stacks, almost 5 stacks. Sweet. So basically, what I know is that like as soon as it starts like overpowering itself, when I start hearing it like fan, below, then I know it's bad. Like right now, it's cool. It's nice and cool. I think that was the main problem because my fans are underneath it. So I have my my thing holding it up. So I think that was the problem. Because there ain't no fan blowing right now. It's cool. Six. How many stacks am I gonna have? I think I'm gonna have like another. Yeah, I would think so. I mean, you would think so, unless they're a fucking asshole. Because you already know there's obviously gonna be fucking the people out there that fucking go out there and they wind up getting big. Oh, I'm not talking to you anymore because you're small. I'm not talking to you anymore because of this. It's like, no, I don't change who the fuck I am. Never will. Man, your laptop must be bad at airflow. I can lay my flat. Yeah, but also maybe because I haven't cleaned it. I don't know how to clean it. I had an air thing. I actually got one out in my car. I could blow it out, but I don't even know how to do that. I'd have to actually go underneath there and check it because I mean I haven't blown it out at all. So that might be the problem. I've never blown it out after a year and a half. I probably should. He's like, well, no wonder why, dog. But hey, I can still say I'm having a good day. I'm not having a bad day. I'm actually having a good day. Even with everything already happened, with all that stuff happened, I'm still looking at it as you know what? It's still a good day. You know? Holy shit, Dustin. Well, I'm in the middle of a stream, dude. I don't want to fucking dust it right now. I'll do it after I'm done. I don't even have a fucking. What am I gonna dust it with? I don't know how to do that shit. I ain't got no more wood left. Damn it. I mean, I would be happy to probably be busy for so long. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's basically what I look at it as. Like, I mean, I've been living in that hotel for so long. I'm just happy that I'm fucking streaming. I'm just happy that I'm getting my life back together. So that's why I don't look at it as a bad thing. I just look at it as I'm still here. I'm still doing it. It solved the problem. I was able to do it. I'm good. Every problem that I've had so far is all evened out. Me not having heat got it fixed in about 2 days. Never complained about it. I mean, sure, I complained about it, but I mean, I haven't complained about it. You know what I mean? Didn't have the internet or anything like that. Didn't complain. Saying, hey, I'll get it when I get it. I've lived on a porch. I've lived on, like, I'm not gonna say this up, so I'm just saying that I'm looking at today as just everything's good. I'm not mad. Everything's good. Perfectly fine. Compressed air. Compressed air, open the bottom and go ham. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't have money for one of those, remember? I'm broke right now. I gotta wait. I might have to lay down 1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna lay down 1 second. When I'm like up like this and I'm putting my hand like this, my hand here start to cramp up. But like I said, everything is solving itself. So let's see if that makes it better. Oh shit. Yeah, that's fine. No, it's perfect. And what you living off of? Damn. What do you mean? Like food wise, or do you mean place wise? Clear, clear, clear. Everything clear. Alright, so I need more wood. I gotta go out there and cut more wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna make more chests real quick. I need like 4 chests. Everything wise. The only answer I can really give is being me. I haven't changed at all, dude. Been doing the same exact thing, just living in different wise. That's it. I mean, besides like eating wise, I mean, obviously when I was doing all that stuff, when I was at the trailer and like recording out there, I was actually eating out there because the ex was helping with all that stuff. Or if I'm here now, I'm gonna start eating better when I start getting more food. When I start getting more money. When I get paid and I know I have a place, then I'm gonna start going out there and eating more, eating better. Just like this, I gotta start drinking more water. Working out, drinking water, and trying not to eat at work because I work at a pizza place. Are you going to celebrate Thanksgiving, Left Loud? Yeah, my mom. Usually for Thanksgiving, I hang out with my mom for the day, or for like, cause I know. Oh wait, Thanksgiving we're closed. Shit. Yeah, we're closed 3 days of the year. Only 3 days the entire year. That's Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas. That's it. So yeah, usually my mom makes one big ass fucking dinner and we all eat. She goes out there and buys like 2 turkeys, cooks them all up, and goddamn, dude, she make can't complain at all. All right, so what was I gonna do? I was gonna go make a chest. I was gonna make a couple chests. Yeah, it's been our tradition. It's definitely been our tradition. My mom loves to cook. How my mom is, she loves like just for an example of what I'm talking about is that my mom, how she is that like when I graduated from high school and she wanted to basically like have a little graduation party. And her idea of a graduation party, like I said, I'm not complaining. My mom, this is how she is. My mom, her idea of a graduation party is basically like everyone in the living room playing some games and just drinking some Kool Aid or drinking pop. listening to some music, and then going in the kitchen, doing your own thing, and having some TV on and playing some games. That's her idea of fucking graduation. She's like, yeah, we can have a graduation of you being in here, and just we can do this and that. We can have some people playing some games in there, and it sounds good to me. And I'm sitting there going like, it's my graduation. I'm 21. I want to drink. Like that's what we did. I went to my friend's house, and I knew I didn't have a party. Yeah, my grandma is doing Thanksgiving this year, and I'm happy. It's always so big, and dishes are always a bit. Yeah, yeah. My mom loves doing dishes. I got my own dishes here. My mom loves doing dishes, so it's a different story with that one. But what was I gonna say? That yeah, my mom is. That's what my mom thought it was a high school like a thing, and my mom was like, "All right, well, what are you doing?" And she's like, "Are you planning on doing anything for your this?" And I'm like, "Mom, I'm not really having a party. I don't really need one. I'm fine. Like I can just." And then my friend Justin, like he's been my friend for God knows how long, and he came up and he's like, "Hey man, you doing anything for your fucking your party or anything like that?" I'm like, "Not really, man. I wasn't really planning on it." He's like, "Man, come on, me and Mel are me and his girlfriend." He's like, "We'll bring you to our party." I said, "Okay." So I came over there and they invited all their friends over. Had a good time over there, and maybe too much of a good time. All right, let's go and do. I need wood. So for right now, let's put this down here. I need axes. Put the things I really don't need. Yeah, my dad makes us clean the house and all this stuff. We have people over. That's how my mom was too. We lived in a trailer, so basically we didn't have that much to clean. But yeah, as soon as anybody came over, my mom was like, clean your room, clean this. I'm like, I don't even have a fucking room. I had a place to stay, so I'm not complaining a bit. I had a place to stay. I was happy. Alright, sticks up there. I need like a column for everything, man. But yeah, every Thanksgiving, what we usually do is I go to my mom's house. We made all that stuff, even on Thanksgiving. Like we made or she made big ass thing, and like even like all their relatives, like no one really comes over. They all do their own thing. Sometimes they ask, and we're like, well, we do the same thing every year. We go out there and we make a Thanksgiving turkey for everybody. No one else ever calls, so it's like, sorry, we're not saying we don't care. It's just like people just don't care to call. It's like you're only gonna call during the certain times when you have like holidays and shit. There's only downstairs. Nobody really goes in there. Right, right, right. I'm just saying that's how I see it, though. I mean, like a new. I don't even know, man. I can't describe it. It seems like family gets mad whenever you bring that up and you fucking say like, "Well, you haven't called. Well, you haven't called either." It goes both ways. Like I have, and you don't seem to care. So it's like whatever. Anyways, enough me bitching. And I wouldn't want my cousins in my room. They usually steal my. Jesus Christ, dude. Nah, my cousin, my one cousin, I think does, but man, you don't ever. I mean, I don't know. I can't judge for any of them. I've known them all my life, but at the same time, I don't want to say like, oh, well, the person steals, does that. Like, the main thing is that like we don't. Our family just really doesn't talk anymore. Me and my mom, we do our thing. We just do our own thing. That is it. Stay to ourselves. Whenever she needs help, I help her. Whenever I need help, she needs me or she helps me. So it's like that's how it's always gonna work. Like no one else really helps us, like our cousins or anything like that. No one calls, no one texts. Nope. Get a hold of them for a couple days or this. I know my one cousin only messaged me when he needed money. They're not bad anymore, I don't think. I mean, I hope not. He has kids and he has a kid called Gene. Yeah, I mean, rats from having a kid coming. Never is. But then again, it's not always blood that's family. I'll say it like this: blood doesn't always make you family, and then family doesn't always make you blood. Or make you, sorry, it doesn't always make you family. Sure, in their eyes, oh, I'm a sister, I'm a brother, I'm a cousin. Okay, your point is, if you disrespect me, then I'm sorry. Lie to me or anything like that, I mean, that's like I'm disowning you at the same time, like I'm just not doing shit. I don't know, I've learned a lot of shit. I don't deal with drama, I don't deal with that shit, I'm tired of all it. I guess I'm just getting too old. I'm old. All I can really say is that, like, whenever you're with the big family and doing all this stuff and hanging out with all the people, there always seems to be fucking drama. No matter what you do, there always seems to be fucking drama. Someone always wants to be the drama queen. People always want to talk shit, say this, and it's like, I just keep, and then they wonder why I'm so quiet. I don't really ever talk in front of my family. Nope. Because I don't see a point in it. It's just, yup. There's always the drama queen, there's always this, there's always someone that wants to talk shit behind someone's back, there's always fucking someone that wants either steals or fucking like does that. Oh man, there's always trouble, there's always drama somewhere. I just stay the fuck away. My family problem. More drama than I don't know, maybe. That's good. So far, no drama for me either. No drama for a while. Ever since everything's been like that and we haven't really talked, I mean, no drama. No drama at all. No drama whatsoever. Alright, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing, man? They're growing as I'm getting them too. Shit, dude. I'm pretty sure by the time I even cut this, the next one built up. But then again, I have another field to cut, so I am perfectly fine with that. Alright, one last tree right here. Cool. Now let's cut this out. I see, I told you another tree would be built already. I'm looking at the current Steam sales. I may try to go to some Game on Black Friday. Fuck yeah, dude. To be honest, on Black Friday, I might even go out there and either get a desk or get a computer. I know I was told to fucking save up like fucking $2 grand to go out there and get me a computer, but this round's perfectly fine. I just want to go out there and give me a. I mean, the desks, we can go out there and obviously go out there and get a desk for like $100. Not even $100. Not even $100. Well, yeah, I mean, most of them can be around $100, but you know what I'm talking about. God fucking damn it. Come on, why wouldn't it have gone up by now? Come on. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. There we go. Honestly, you're probably fine with a PS5 or Xbox. I don't think you really want. No, I mean, I've had a desktop and I did like it. It's just I'll probably switch between like all of them. I'll probably switch. I'm gonna have all three either way. So I mean, like I already have all three. So I do want to get me a new computer though. I just don't want to get a desktop so I don't have to worry about this thing fucking like crashing out in the middle of all of it. That's my priority. That's my thing. I don't want to crash in the middle of all of it. You know. Mm. Start cutting these bitches. God damn, dude. I'm wondering where everyone went, man. Like shit. Nah, especially with Black Friday, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Especially with Black Friday, with it coming up, going up to get desktops. I mean, it's gonna be fucking like half off. So instead of be 1,000 or fucking like 2,000, it's gonna be like 1,000. So it's not like, I'm not saying I'm gonna have $1,000 to go out there and spend, but I mean, if I can go out there and get a nice desktop for like 600, and say if I update and do this, this, and this, like, hey, that's the reason why I would say a desktop, because I have a desktop. It's just not fast. Like I said, it's like 10 years old. So I mean, if I did that, you know what I mean, 1K for 1K for, yeah. I don't know any of that shit, dude. You should, come on, you know I don't know any of this shit. I know one person besides you that knows all this shit, and that would be my supervisor. My supervisor, like, if he could literally do a job just fucking, like, just doing computers and building them for people, he'd be a master at that shit, dude. That's why I thought about getting into all that too, because I mean, like, you can literally go on there and, like, just go out there, buy old computers, and fix them all up and sell them out. I mean, you can literally do that for a living. Flip computers. God, that is a good idea. But I'd have to know the RAMs, I'd have to know the PCU, and fucking our GPU, whatever the fuck it is, and know all that shit. Yeah, I don't know much. I don't know much about that shit yet. Come on, guys, I'm gonna get to 300k or 300, bro. Help a brother out. Yeah, honestly, by the time I get upgraded and don't have PC, still, I'd say. Nah, it's all good, bro. Like I said, I have one. It's just not that fast. Like, it still works. I just have to update some stuff on it. That's all. Like I said, I might as well just go out there and get a whole new fucking brand new PC. I just bought the monitor like last. I don't know how. Like last. Within. It was a while ago. It was at the trailer. I bought that, but no, it was even before. It was while I was at the trailer, like a little before. But got the laptop. I got the monitor. Sorry, I couldn't think of that. Got the monitor. And then I got the desktop and all that stuff within one time, which was, like I said, I don't know how many years ago that was, but I mean, I got them all at the same time. My friend built it all up, and I haven't had a monitor. I haven't had that since. I wanted just getting an Alienware. Had an Alienware, and then I was using that, and then basically I was like, I need a new computer, but like, do with the old PC after upgrade. I don't know, bro. I mean, try to sell it online. I mean, keep the old parts and see if you need them. Like, if anything breaks down, you need parts. I don't know. But yeah, I went out and got this laptop, and I've had it ever since. I had my Alienware. Better to sell a friend to get it done quick and for a cheap price. Fair. I had an Alienware, and the Alienware ran perfectly fine. It just, the battery wound up crashing on it, and I wind up not being able to charge the battery, so the only way it actually worked is if I had it plugged into the wall. Which I still have that computer. But that's what I'm told. Like, it's not for massive gaming. It's for gaming, but it's not for massive gaming. It's more for just office shit. So if you want to, like, go out there and get yourself a desktop if you really want a game. I'm like, okay, I want to get a desktop that has a fucking like 32-inch fucking screen where I can sit there and go like this and play and have it all on my screen. Like, I would love that. I want to sell a lot of cat. What? What? I had to sell a lot of cats. What the fuck? Why are you selling cats? I don't. Do I even want to know? I don't even think I want to know. Just like a breeder. Well, we're killing cats. What else? Are you literally selling cats? No, I get it. I get it. Being a cat breeder and all that stuff. I thought about doing that too, but because I mean, when I was raising my cat, I mean, I enjoyed it. Made me feel like I was taking care of a kid. Nurtured him, made sure he was good, looking, make sure he was fed, and loving the way that he got bigger, and seeing the progress that he had, and knowing that I was the one taking care of him, it just made me feel good. I mean, not yet. This will be our first one. They're still gotcha. Well, shit, dude. I got the one when it was about a year old. I got the mom when it was about a year old, and within about not even 5 months later, she already had another. She had like another. She had miscarriages and all that stuff, so she wound up borning two of them. And then I couldn't keep that apparently a week. I accidentally knocked over the fucking heater lamp when I went to work, and I wind up killing two cats because I'm guessing I did because I went to work and I accidentally knocked over the fan that kept because they can't keep their temperature when they're alive. So I wind up knocking over the fan and it wind up freezing them to death. So when my ex girlfriend woke up, she went over there and felt them like they were stiff and basically they weren't moving. So I didn't mean to. I completely didn't mean to. I really did not mean to. But again, like after another, they had that year and a half went by. Year and I don't know how many months actually went by. She had more kids, and basically she had two kittens. I have one, and my ex has another one. So, but yeah, she still had one after about a year. So I mean, sorry, about a year and a half, she still had them. Like when she was actually fertile to actually lay, get eggs, and have kids, it was probably about a year and a half. But shit, I wouldn't mind doing that. Just thinking about that. We have four cats right now. The kitten's nice. I wouldn't mind doing that, to be honest. I mean, all you really gotta do with them is just make sure they're bottle fed for a little bit until fucking mom will finally come over there and start feeding them, make sure they get all that stuff, and then that's really it. Just make sure they're taken care of, make sure they're fed, clean up after them when they're done. I mean, nothing else to it, just like you said. Nothing else to it. But they goddamn, when I had those, they were so small, dude. They were so fucking small. So small. But I love them to death. Yeah, if this doesn't turn profit, we just going to stop and get them fixed. I've been told that's what I had to do with the mom, because the mom wound up having a lot of kids, and like, yeah, you gotta get them fixed. Okay. But no, I want some kittens out of the one I have right now. I do want some kittens, so I'm waiting. I'll go out there and get him a girl cat. God, I wish it would. Why can't it be that easy? Go out there and get him a girl cat. Alright, go out there and get him a girl. Wish it could be that easy. Nope. Shit, all you gotta do is fucking put them in the same room or put them in different things, and as long as they're horny as shit, they're not gonna give a fuck. They're gonna fuck each other. They're not gonna give a fuck. Oh, you a cat? Yeah. Alright. Are you horny? Yeah. Alright, let's get this shit on. Game over. Like, what? They're fat, flat faces. So the youngest look so. Yeah, you know, you're right about that. Especially when they can't even open their eyes. Like, I thought that was the cutest thing, when they couldn't even open their eyes. And then when they can finally open their eyes, like, I don't know, after, like, I don't know how long, about a week or I don't know how long it was, when they can finally open their eyes, I'm like, God, dude. I do miss that. I'm going to send a picture then. Okay. Well, you've already seen my cat, so. I had two, but the other one, I guess, I don't know if it ran away or went the next, I don't know where it went. I don't even know. But honestly, just having that thought does sound like a good idea to be a cat breeder. It does sound pretty cool. It sounds like it would make like purpose in my life, and it would actually make me feel good. I got one axe left, motherfucker. Got plenty of wood, dog. Plenty of wood. Alright, so we are. What I am doing right now is basically I'm getting enough wood so I can finish up my house, because I got 2 houses over there. And I got the cobblestone house and the wood house. I'm gonna finish up that parse right there, probably make another set right there, do the same thing, build that up and do that, make it, and then probably connect them. And I'm thinking about, like, I'm gonna go in there sooner or later, and I'm gonna get some iron with there. Iron in there. Is there a way you can make iron, dude? There's no way you can make iron, because I know, like, isn't there ores that you can make? Or am I just thinking differently? I'm telling you, when we made that world and everything, like when they went like full force on it, like the guy like did a lot of shit with it. He did a lot of shit with it. Is there any ore you can make? Aww. Speaking of the devil, I got mine coming right now. I'll be about to see her on camera. She's about to jump in front of me, I guarantee it. But is that orange or is that white? She's got like black on her head and then she's got like white in the background. Or white through her ear down to her tail. What, buddy? What do you want? What you whining about? Yeah, you have to mine. I gotcha. Then what ore can you make? There's no ore out there you can make. I'm telling you, they made something. I can't remember what the fuck it was. They had like 3 different things that they were making. They made like cobblestone. They made something else. Like I can't remember what else they fucking made. They made a lot of shit. She kind of got her father and mother's color. Gotcha. That's how one of my cat was. Basically, that's one of them that died. But I was so. I'm happy for him too. But still, like the one was literally directly. They combined. Yeah, they looked. She looked exactly like her fucking mom, and her mom was beautiful. Her mom had fucking black. I remember if you remember Amaretto. She had like black hair. She had like brown hair. I think it moved down to here. She had brown, black, and white all together. Beautiful fucking cat. I've never seen a cat that would have had 3 different colors. And then her baby, one of the babies that wound up dying, had the same exact thing. That's what kind of cat I would want to get. If I'd breed, that's the kind of cat I would get. Try to find a brown cat. Yeah, I can't reach them. Oh yeah, just clear these. Yeah, the male cat is white and black, and he has a mustache. Right, right. I don't even know what to call this cat. I really don't even know what to call it. Like I said, I call her Mittens, but she's a guy. I didn't realize she was a guy, so I had to come up with a new name for him. I don't know what to call him. She started calling him Turbo. My mom started calling him Turbo because he was fast as hell. But I don't think Turbo makes it for like a cat. I just think he's weird. Hmm. I figured after a while I'll just come up with a name as it goes. I mean, I don't really call him anything. I just say he normally just answers to like right now he's coming toward me just as I do him that. Men's could be a guy. Okay. I was told it's not manly enough to have Mittens as a name. Like, motherfucker. Why the fuck does it matter? What we gonna do? We're in 2020, bro. Sorry. I forgot. Honestly, I don't think they answer any names. I just think they answer whatever you call them. If you raise your voice a little bit, they're obviously gonna look at you and come toward you. Not really just calling them a name. The only thing really just maybe like if they're smart enough to understand what their name is. Mittens. 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 Yeah, he's not even coming to me. You're like, fuck that shit. I mean, who cares? It sounds nice. I would honestly love calling that cat. Calling that cat. Mittens, what are you doing? Hey, Mittens. Mittens. Nah, it doesn't. I thought it did because at first I didn't call. I mean, Mittens because I mean, like I thought of calling her Paws. The reason why I call her Mittens or Paws is because she's got like an extra. She's got an extra paw, or not extra paw. Sorry, an extra finger on her toe. On both, on her hands, on her legs. I think I just found a name for you. Toes. Toes. Because I showed you name is Sassy and name after fits her so well. She's sassy level. Jesus Christ. Toes. Hey. Toes. 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 Come here. Alright, that's her name. Alright, that's his name. He just answered to it. Toes. Or Toes Jr. Toes or toast. Toes, like an extra toe. Because she has an extra, like I said, she's like dwarfed. So she has a fucking extra toe on her hand, on her foot. On her, sorry, her paws and her feet. She has extra, so I started calling her Mittens because I thought she was a girl. And now that I found that she's not, like I was trying to figure out a name. But Toes fits her well because we actually had a cat named Toes. And he had the same exact thing, he had an extra toe. But it's not the daughter, it's not the son. So it's like, it's a whole different breed. So I think Toes works with Toes. Yep, he's answering more to that. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that's the reason why I gotta get a mic. I'm sorry. I have my mic, but it's in storage. Yeah, how much do I have? Man, that's all I got right now, dude. I'm about to crack open the one beer I have in my fridge. And drink it really slow. Toes, what you doing? It's out in the freezing weather. What? But you mean your cat? One second, I'm getting my fucking beer, but one second. Stop. Oh, my back. Oh, my back. Oh, my back. Oh, my god. Ah. It's not cold for you? No, yeah, it's cold. No, yeah, I mean, I'm not outside. I thought you meant your cat. I misheard you. I thought you meant your cat was outside. The girl cat I showed you, her name is Sassy, and its name is No, it's cold, dude. It's like 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, dude. For us, it's 32. For what my computer is saying to me right now, it's 32 degrees, mostly cloudy. Like I said, before everything all happened, I wound up having, before I had heat, I'm in the lowest it got right now. I mean, during the night, I didn't actually pay attention to it. I'm pretty sure it hit like 40s, but like when I was doing it, it was at like 55. So it wasn't that bad. It started getting bad, but it wasn't that bad. You know? Give me your weather. It's 32 degrees. For us, currently, it's 32 degrees. But it's not 32 degrees in here, though. That's the thing. It's nice and warm in here. When I first started, it was at like I said, it was at 55, and I'm pretty sure it went into 40s at night. When I was sleeping in here with the fucking thing, it was cold as fuck. Like I was wearing a hoodie and I had the blanket on top of me, and I was still cold. Not like cold, cold. Nah, I meant like let's swap. Give me your weather and give me your weather. Dog, I don't like my weather. Give me your weather. It's higher. And where do you live again? I can't remember. Where do you live again? Aren't you in Cali or is that someone else? I can't remember. I remember someone saying they live in Cali. Alright, let's go to sleep and then I'll get some wood. Alright, so I got 3 stacks so far. It was pointless. I'm trying to fill this baby up. I'm gonna start filling this shit up now. Cali is like 25 hours from me and far from him. Jesus, bro. I'm in Michigan, so I mean, like, I'm probably about like, I don't know where you are, but shit, dude. That is a pretty nice distance. I need more axes. Alright, I have 1 axe. 2 axes. I got lucky, I got 2. You know, I can make more. I'm filling this shit up. I'm tired of fucking being broke. I'm filling this shit up. That's what I wanted to do in the first place. Remember when I was doing, yeah, remember when we were doing the city? And I was gonna be, oh my god, I didn't even think about that. I could honestly just do that one place where I fucking have everything and have everything else being just a display. Right smack in the middle of the US. Let me guess. Are you in Tennessee? Right in the smack of you must be in Tennessee or like trying to think of the states right there. Idaho? trying to think. Utah, West Virginia is over. West Virginia is right there. No, West Virginia is. Sorry, buddy. I did not mean to hit your face. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like fuck you, dude. Hmm. Trying to guess. The only thing I could think of, because I know Ohio is right near us. It's the next state over. Then Tennessee. Then you got Kentucky, I believe. Kentucky and Tennessee next to each other. I want to say Kentucky's underneath that. I know Washington, D.C. is over there, but we have Washington, because I know West Virginia, I can't remember if it's on the left or the right of us, but West Virginia is where my aunt lives, and I believe it's on the. I can't remember the fucking states where the fuck everything at. All right, I give up. Tell me where. Tell me what's. I'm gonna guess Tennessee. Tennessee or Kentucky. I tried. I tried. That's just my guess. I guessed. I'm guessing. Totally fucking just guess. I used to know all 50 states, dude. Like, I'm not saying I can name all 50 states. Like, I can't name them all, but I know I can name some. Obviously, I can name a lot, but I used to know all of them. My grandpa, like, when we had a competition, like, at school, were you doing city or states? States. I'm probably mixing them up with cities. I get it. I get it. I'm sorry. I'm not smart in that sense. I don't know. So I apologize. I'm not the best at this shit. Making fun of me all you want. Like I said, I used to know all 50 states. School used to do, okay, here I'm calling fall to the right. Okay, here I'm kind of falling to the right. Of Michigan? You're close to Florida. You're close to Florida. What's near Florida? I mean, over the ocean, you got fucking Mexico. um, I remember us going to Florida. We only went there once. Twice, sorry. No, I think once or twice. And I remember us, my grandpa complained about Ohio. We went to Tennessee a lot, but that's where basically the Smoky Mountains are. Wasn't the Smoky Mountains? Yeah. I believe I don't remember if it was Kentucky, but I do remember Ohio, Tennessee, and I can't remember the other two states. There was like one or two states that you had to cross to get to Florida. Because I remember going there. We went to fucking Orlando, Florida, Orlando Studios, or Universal Studios, and basically my aunt or my uncle wound up having a wedding out there. So we went out there for like a week or like a couple of days. I can't remember. It took us 2 days to get there. Florida is only 17 hours. Yes. It took us about, yeah, I was gonna say, it took us about a day to get out there. It took us, I want to say, about a day and a half because we took some breaks and like went here and went there, but like we tried to get it all in one turn. We didn't fly. We couldn't afford to fly, so I've never flown in a plane. I do want to fly in a plane. I do want to fly in a plane. Never flown in a plane. Man, why the fuck is the U.S. so damn big? True shade of that. I don't know, dude. I'm just trying to remember the states from it, because I remember like they kept on saying it over and over, and like what states they were crossing, and I can't remember. And like I said, my grandpa wanted me to learn the 50 states so much, and like there was a song to it. They made us memorize a song to do it. You know how you have to memorize songs in fucking school to get past all your shit? That's what we did. We had to memorize all the states, 50 states, and then we had to memorize all the fucking, I don't know how, I can't remember how many fucking presidents we had. Remember all the fucking presidents we had. Then we drove back because my dad's friend wouldn't stop whining about her kids. Jesus Christ, dog. No, what wind up happening with us, like we drove them all. That's 17 hours. That's a big drive, though. But no, we flew to Florida for a cruise. Ah, nice. Hell yeah, dude. Never been on a cruise. Never been on a cruise. Never been on a cruise. Never been on a plane. Either way. But what's it called? What was I gonna say? Is that we went all the way out there, and the weather wind up being shitty. So we were outside. Apparently, I mean, my grandma was pissed because I can't remember who the fuck it was. My grandma kept on saying, I think it was my grandma that was pissed, but they kept on wanting to like reschedule the day because basically I don't know why she kept it. The wife or the girlfriend wanted the specific day of that, and basically my grandma was like, no, we need to have it on a different day because it's gonna be really bad weather, and they didn't listen. Kept on saying I wanted this day. So when we went out there, it was breezy as fuck. It was dark, and it was just a stormy day. And like it was just, we still went out there and did it, but I mean, it didn't rain. It was just really windy. Basically, just a floating hotel. Yeah, basically. So we did it, and what's it called? Out there it was pretty shitty. Everyone was in a bad mood. My grandpa was in a bad mood. Like I think my grandpa was the only person in a good mood. My grandma was alright, but I mean, she just got pissed and got over it. But my grandma, my grandma was obviously just got over it. But it was just the groom and the broom, like they were happy, but they were just pissed. And like everyone else seemed to be just in a pissed off mood. Like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this right now? I'm just sitting there. I was like 5 years old. I was just sitting there doing my own thing. I'm just like, man, what's up? Yeah, I was like 5 years old. I remember that picture. They had a picture on the beach, and like I said, it was just really breezy. And like the next day, we went out there to the Universal Mall, and I had a blast. The memories you have are just like the things of fucking like when you were a kid and you don't remember it until you get older. Oh man, dude. That's really sad to think about that. That you don't think about any of that stuff until you're actually older and sit there and go like, wow, where's my brain at? That you remember the thoughts you had. Just for instance, like I sat on the couch the one day and I was at that thing and I was sitting there thinking about my life and thinking about like all the things I used to do. And I was like trying to picture, okay, okay, this is gonna sound really weird, but you know how fucking like those the crime scenes come up with fucking what's called all the companies tried to switch days on people. Then both the cruises we went on with different companies tried switching that day. Right? That's what I'm saying, bro. They literally tried to switch the days. Like, my grandma did. It wasn't like that. My grandma was. They wouldn't want to switch days because apparently it was like special for the girl. And my grandma was like, oh, "We need to switch days because it's really bad. Check the weather. It's bad." And they didn't care. They're like, "I'm not switching days." But I was just saying, I remember sitting on the couch and thinking about that. I was like, wait a minute. And like, I sat there. I want to say it's NCIS. Or fucking, Criminal Minds. Criminal Minds is one of them. Where they get you to sit at the table and they get you to think. And they're like, all right, well, you have nothing to listen to, nothing this besides the sound of the voice. Like, what I want you to do is like picture that scene and think of what you're smelling, think of what you're feeling, and think of what you're hearing. And I thought that because I was just calmed and everything, and nothing was out there. So I sat there on the couch thinking like of like when I remember when I was a kid and I was laying in my bed. I remember having 4 pillows because my grandpa called it, our grandma, sorry, my grandma called it a castle. She's like, put them in a castle. So I had 4 big ass, and they were big ass blankets too, or sorry, big ass pillows, like fucking like this big. Had fucking little dinosaurs on. And I sat there in my little castle. And I remember my grandma coming up like right before she wound up smoking too much and getting some. She didn't smoke when I was living with her, but she came there and she my dad even caused the phone person, cussed the first person out. But Jesus Christ. But yeah, my grandma came in there every single day and tucked me in for that. Basically said, "I love you, good night," and went out there and did her thing. And I just remember I couldn't fall asleep because I had too much ADHD and I had too much things on my mind. I said, "My grandma, I'm not tired," and she didn't care. She's like, "You need to go to sleep." Okay, so I sat there, and I'm not even lying. This is where I started thinking of like every single thing of like the thought and the look and everything. I remember looking up and seeing a lamp on top of my dresser. The dresser was like this, and I had a fucking little block on top of it like this. Remember it specifically. I had it just like this. Except for my bed was here and it was in front of me like this, so it was like this. And then I had the little top block right there. And the little my lamp was on top of that little block. The desk was probably about this big, and the block was probably about that big. And the lamp was on top of it. And I remember specifically, I looked over and I remember seeing like the light brown stripes around it. It was like dark brown and light brown stripes around the entire thing. The lamp inside of it was a squirrely thing like this. And then it had a brown, like a dark brown thing making for the landing. And I remember staring at that thing for so many hours. Or like trying to trick my mind to go to sleep because I would look at it. If I got tired of that or whatever, I'd look up at the sky, or look up at not the sky, but look up at the ceiling, and it was white freckles across the entire thing. So if I like looked at it for a certain, I don't know why it was, if I looked at it for a certain period of time, the things would shake and it would look like spiders. I don't know why I did that. Crazy, man. I'm just saying, I thought about that stuff like the other day. I was like, all right, well, I really thought that shit when I was a kid. I sat there staring at that thing, and I remember the sounds, I remember the looks, I remember the poster, I remember the thing on my door, I remember the smell of the rain and all that stuff when I was looking out the window and the way of this, the cross behind me. I remember everything. But you don't think of that until you actually literally sit there and actually think of it. You know what I mean? The bored that we imagined things because I was laying in bed at my old house. I swear the doorknob was turning. Jesus Christ. Remember the doorknob turning. Well, it wasn't even saying that I imagined it, like I just remember. That's just the memories that I had when I was a kid. Like the anxiety that I had of growing up and everything. I remember like in my room and just thinking that I don't know, that I was like afraid to like walk on the floor because I thought something was underneath it. It wasn't. I'm not saying monsters. Or at least like I know spiders. This. I wasn't scared of it. Old Victorian house. I got you. So ghostly. I wasn't thinking about ghosts or anything. I was just more scared. I just had an anxiety. I had a lot of anxiety, man. So much fucking anxiety. Let's clear this out real quick. I'm going to sleep. Yeah, I don't know why I did, man. I just had so much fucking anxiety that fucking, like, when I was just growing up in there. My grandma was trying to keep me from anything that was gonna hurt me, and I mean, like, I kind of wish that she didn't, because then the anxiety would have went away. But then it's like, alright, well, and I understand she was trying to protect me, and I get it. I hated the basement, everyone hates the basement when they're young, dude. Everyone's like, oh my god, there's a monster in the basement. I wasn't. The only basement that we had was fine. I didn't live down there, but I was down there a lot. That's where our computer was. And we lied about it too. Like back then, that was the day when you had to. Like, okay, do you remember? Let me ask you this question: do you remember when Comcast, I don't know, I shouldn't say it first came out, but we have Comcast. We already knew it was the top of the fucking line and everything, but like we had Comcast, and when you got it, they don't even do it now. They don't do it now, but you paid for the amount of computers that you had in your house, or paid for the lines, I guess you could call it. So when we had it, Nas basement is the basement that they show in the creepy. Well, one part of our basement was creepy, but we just considered it as like the workstation, so we never messed with it. But no, what I was saying is that fucking like we went to I lost my train of thought. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, the Comcast. So back in the day, when we did all that stuff, my uncle, like they made it to where that every single line that you hooked up, that you had to pay like 50 or like $60 for each line or each computer you had in your house. So say if you had two computers that you were running with the internet, you had to pay an extra $50 for it. I don't know if they did that. I don't know if it was a lie or what it was. I just remember like we had two computers set up in the room. Okay, we had one computer upstairs that my grandma used. We had one computer in the living room that my grandma used, one my uncle used, and then one that was down in the basement. So normally you'd pay around like $100 a month for that, whatever, 50, 200, $100. Normally I would expect to spend about $100 on cable. That's what I'm paying right now. I'm paying about 95 to $100. I have no problem for the internet. I'm fine. But I remember doing that, and like the cable guys, is there any other cable that you guys need to be hooked up? And the guys, and like my uncle was saying, it's $50 or something like this. Like he's saying for every single line, because even the cable guy was even telling us that, oh, $50 for every single person or every single line. And so my one of the guys said that, I was like, yeah, there's actually one downstairs in the basement, and my uncle kind of hit me on the wrist, and looking, I'm sitting there going like, what? I'm like, looking over at him, and the Comcast guy looked at him and looked at me, and like, was wondering what was going on, and my uncle was like, it's okay, yeah, we have everything all control, that's all we need. And I'm getting pissed. I'm like, no, we ever going down? He's like, he looked at me, finally gave me a fucking stare. He gave me a death stare. He looked at me like, give me a death stare. And I'm sitting there going like, okay, I'll shut up, whatever. And I got more pissed and I walked in my fucking room. And he came in, he came back upstairs and like after the guy left and everything, and he came back in and looked at me and he's like, he wasn't even pissed. He just looked at me. He's like, you know why I did that, right? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, it would cost us an extra $50 for each person, each fucking line that we set up doing that stuff. It's gonna cost us an extra $50. So why pay an extra $50 to do all that? So what all I have to do is go out there and get a link. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, all you need is a link. And he picked up one out of his pocket and he's like, this right here. And it was the wireless internet. It was we don't have that nowadays, because I mean, all we have to do is fucking have the Wi-Fi for that. But you had to have a link that was like this big. It was called Links. And all you had to do is plug it into your USB and boom, you had free internet. So my uncle was just like, just don't say anything. He's like, I understand I may have lied about that, but I'm trying to save you some money. And I'm sitting there going like, I was trying to save me money. And I'm like, oh shit, I get it. Okay, I get it. Sorry, I'm getting way offhand here. Jesus Christ. Basements are scary, yeah. Just unhook the line and plug it in a different thing. I mean, it's this. We didn't have that. Like, even right now, I mean, I understand how Comcast is, like, kind of updated shit, because right now, what I have is even in the house that I had before, all you really do is take your thing, you take your cable that's in the wall, and you plug in your your modem into it, and that's it. Everything else is straight Wi-Fi. So everything you have around the house is already connected. I already have my phone. Obviously, my phone's connected to it, and my computer's connected to it. And it only took me fucking like 20 minutes. Not even 20 minutes. This is how I was trying to figure out what it was. That was the only problem that I had. That was literally the only problem that I had. I'm just saying before, like, we couldn't have internet, and it wasn't through Wi-Fi unless you had links. This computer doesn't even have links. It was just straight Wi-Fi through the fucking computer, as long as you have Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, because I think I don't even know. I can't describe it. I'm full of land, baby. What? Land, baby? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Do I need more wood already? That's all I need. That's all I need. I just need fucking. I need cobblestone. That's what I need. Do I have to go down there and fucking mine cobblestone? Am I already out of cobblestone? I'm getting so fucking distracted. Jesus Christ. In a good way. Not complaining about it. In a good way. Ethernet. Oh, man. Man. Get out of here. I'm Ethernet, baby. Man, get out of here. But I get what you mean. I understand having the fucking Ethernet cable to do all that stuff. I get it. But me personally, I rather just have the Wi-Fi. I mean, I understand, like, with an Ethernet cord, you don't have to worry. You have no problem with fucking making sure your connection is secure and everything, and you're never gonna lose it because it's straight wired and straight from the actual source. But I don't know. I just like having it. I'm not saying it feels better, but I just don't like the cord being in the way of everything. Sorry, the cord gets in the way of everything. But I get why you would think that. The only reason why I have better speeds on Ethernet, I only get 500 megabytes. I think I'm getting like 624 right now. Unless I did the speeds wrong, I think it was like this 524 or 624 for my download speeds. It's 1200 megabytes per second for like the straight thing, but then it's 500 for the whatever it was. I can't remember exactly what they told me, but that's something around what they told me. I need to get. I think cobblestone's upstairs, isn't it? Do I need to go down there and get more cobblestone? Got glass. Oh, I do have wood. Yes, I have cobblestone. There we go. Cool. Now I just gotta go build some fucking shit. That's what I'm talking about. I need like one place where I can build everything. I got gigabytes with it hooked up. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I get it. It makes more sense to fucking, like, if you have straight connection through the cable itself to get more. I get that. I completely understand that. I understand the better speed. I mean, like, as long as it doesn't lag on me doing all that stuff, then I'm fine. Right now, I'm not even lagging. It's just crashing out because my computer's too slow. But I'm not complaining about it. Not complaining about it. It's doing just fine right now. Running smooth as hell. It's only because I lifted it up and it's not trying to breathe underneath there. But I understand what you mean, dude. I get what you mean. The only time that I've ever, sorry, I'm fucking taking out my socks in front of you, Jesus Christ. The only time that I fucking ever like thought that it was like that bad and I needed to get it was when I was younger and I needed it for I was playing like Halo 3 online and I was really pissed. Like I Halo 3, just saying right now, Halo 3 online was the shit when I was a kid. Everybody did it. And fucking like goddamn dude, laugh aloud. Better than my old Wi-Fi. I'd be downloading a game and my dad's Netflix would be free. Dude, wasn't their Netflix, but it was their download speed. Oh my god, I remember that shit. But no, what was I saying? Is that fucking I need to cut more trees. One second, let me get some of this shit. I remember that too, dude. I definitely remember that. I remember that even happened I don't know how many years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. I lived with my friend, and he knew I streamed, and we had like the highest internet speed to go out there. And whenever his Netflix like froze or something like that, he'd come in my room and be like, "Hey man, you streaming in here?" Sometimes I say yes, and then he'd be like, "Hey, do you mind like pausing the stream until fucking we get done with this?" Or like, "Are you downloading anything?" I'm like, it was mainly the stream that kept us, so I only could stream at certain times. I was downloading games like 7 megabytes per second. Oh shit. That's horrible. Oh my god. But yeah, I remember those days, dude. Oh my god, I remember those days. But he came in there and was like, "Hey man, you streaming anything?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Are you downloading anything?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Alright, because we're kind of lagging our fucking our movie and we don't want to lag." And I'm like, "Okay." I knew I lived with them, so I had to fucking like pause whatever the fuck I was doing and had to wait till the day off or pause it while I was at work because all of us worked in. Like, one of us, I think it was no, they worked both during the day and they both got there by like 4 or 5, and then I got there at night. But they like staying up till like 9, 10 o'clock at night and then going to sleep by around 11 to like wake up by a certain time. I always worked the night shift and I worked at like 11 and then worked till close. 10 or 11 to close, what I always did. That was my shift. It would take all day to download a car. I would not doubt it, dog. I would not doubt it. Oh my god, dude. Cold War is a good game. What was the first Cold War? Wasn't sorry, what was the first Call of Duty? Wasn't it Cold War? No, it was World at War. I'm thinking different. It was World at War that was the first one. It was World at War. Right now it takes almost yeah. As long as you have the high speeds and all that stuff, it doesn't take you that long to download anything. Everything like you already know, man. This goes faster and faster and faster. And how they have fucking like 5G light, how they have 5 LTE. It was only before it was only 4G. Now it's not even 4G. It's 4 LTE, or unless it's 5G LTE. First they had 2G, then they had 3G, then they had 4G. Now they have 5G. What are they gonna come up with next? Fucking like 6G, 7G, 8G. By the time I'm fucking like 40 years old, I'm gonna have fucking like 7G. Jesus Christ, man. Wasn't okay. It wasn't the first COD. I thought it was. I should okay. Let me rephrase that. It wasn't the first Cold War. It wasn't sorry. It wasn't the first World. It wasn't the first COD, but it was the first COD that had zombies. That's what I meant. When World at War came out, that was the first one that had zombies. That's what I meant. I couldn't think. I had to think about it. Yes, it was Call of Duty. But what I'm saying is the first COD that came out that had freaking it had zombies. That's what it was. And the reason why I know that and I'm guaranteed about that. I know it is just because that was it was okay when it first came out. Everyone like was so like, hey man, we gotta get this, we gotta get this game. You gotta play some Cold War. My friends played it all the fucking time, and like I didn't have online at that time. I didn't have internet, so we didn't play. Sorry, we had internet, but they weren't willing to pay. Like what they told us. Okay, this is gonna kind of might piss you off, but it pissed me off. What they told us is that like because we loved RuneScape so much, we wanted the RuneScape membership. So basically, what they told us for my aunt came up there. My aunt was the one that making the money now. My grandma had a little income. My aunt, my uncle, and my aunt had the most income. So my aunt, we came up and I asked my aunt, and I asked my grandma, but mainly asked her aunt. And he asked his mom, "Is that like, hey, can we get online and can we get RuneScape?" So my aunt told us, "All right, it's costing too much money for Artie and this and that. So I'm sorry, but like you have to do one or the other." So me and my cousin looked at each other and we're like, which one would we rather pay for? Like, well, which one would we play more? So we wind up getting RuneScape instead. We both loved RuneScape. We both like literally sat there for fucking hours and hours on end playing RuneScape, dude. That was the game. That's what we did. Played and played and played. I watched him per PK or person kill like killing other people, and like we skilled together, and like whenever we played, like, we took half-hour shifts and fucking like so it got to the point where like the half hour wasn't enough, so we started giving each other hour shifts. And the thing about me and my cousin is we barely ever. Yeah, it'd be awesome if it was. Oh, at Xbox 16 jumped out. Wow, right. What did you say WoW was? Because I'm thinking when you say WoW, I'm thinking you're meaning World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft was a good game, and I would totally pay for it. If this ever gets up there, I'm definitely going to be playing some World of Warcraft. I have so many different fucking games I can play. But yeah, World of Warcraft, I like that. But I'm saying, like, RuneScape was always my shit. Well, is that what you mean? Dude, okay, so abbreviate that better, please. You say it as WoW. I think of it as COD. So don't say World of War, say COD. COD. Or I mean, like, if you say WAW, I'm gonna think differently too, so just say COD. Cause then I'll understand you. Now, if you just keep on saying WoW. You know how many times my friends have played WoW and mentioned WoW? Hey man, we're gonna jump on WoW. Hey man, we're gonna jump on WoW. Hey, we're gonna jump on WoW. World of Warcraft. That's what I get it from. I'm going to be honest, never actually played it. How about COD? That's what I'm saying. Thank you. COD's fine. Just say COD in front of it so I know what you mean. COD World of War. But even COD World. Okay, I'll memorize that. COD WOW. It kind of sounds like COD WoW, but it's okay. I'll get the concept now. Sorry. But yeah, I'll admit I didn't get into it either, but my friends really got into it. Like I got into it a little bit, but what was I gonna say? I got into it a little bit, and I'm not saying it was a bad thing. You might think it. Let me ask you this question because I think I told this before. I said something before about it. But no. What was I gonna say? Is that my friend? So when I first played WoW, I started playing it. The same World of Warcraft, not WoW, not COD. World of Warcraft. I started playing that game and I was like enjoying it. And I was asking how much it was because I was starting to enjoy the game and I was starting to level up and get better and better. All right. So my friend went up having the day off, and I went over there, and he's like, "All right, we'll pay for this because it's like I think it was like $15 or $20 a month." And at the time RuneScape was only $5 a month. So I played RuneScape. I like COD, Black Ops 2. Go played it with my cousins and my dad's room. Fuck yeah, dude! Black Ops 2 is my shit. Well, I shouldn't say. I mean, Black Ops 2 was. I played it, but I played Black Ops 1 more. I personally like Black Ops 1, like the Black Ops Kindertoten. That was my shit. I played Kindertoten. Fucking me and my friend played that. I don't know how many times, man. But yeah, dude, what was it called? So I got up to like I think it was like the free trial went to about 15 or 20 levels for a while. And I was playing that, and what happened was I was playing it. I asked how much it was. Like I said, RuneScape was only $5 a month. So I said I was paying for it. I was like, why don't you get into fucking WoW? So I started playing it. I was enjoying it. After how much it was, I was like, alright, so I'll quit RuneScape for a little bit, whatever it is, and I'll do this, and I'll start playing this. So fucking that's what I did. I went to playing that. I paid the $15, $20 a month, started paying for that. And I want to say I only had it like I want to say 2 or 3 days. Only 2 or 3 days. Paid for the membership. 2 or 3 days. That's it. I came over. Be right back. I can still hear you though, so keep going. Okay. So I went to work. He had the day off. He had Saturday and Sunday off, and I didn't. So he had Monday through Friday doing his own shit. I can't remember what the fucking job. I want to say he had a pizza job or some other job. So I wind up. I went to work that day, and he told me, he's like, "Hey man, let me get on your account. Let me go on your account, and I'll help you out." And I'm like, "Okay, just don't help me out that much. Like, only give me a couple levels if you want to do this." So I came home, and this dude surprised. I'm not saying like he thought, okay, this is gonna sound like a dick move, but like, just tell me what you think of this. So he thought it was gonna surprise me when I came home and I was max level. I was level 85 because at that time it was level 85 was max. I was level 85, had all my stats all fucking like had all my main stats like maxed out, and we were all playing. He's like, "Yeah, we need another person for our boss. We need another person to raid with us." And I'm sitting there going like, I'm looking at my screen like playing along with it, and I'm like, dude, I kind of got mad. I understand why he did that, and I know he thought it was a good thing, but at the same time, I like building my characters. Just like all this, I like building my characters. I like the build of everything. I like starting from scratch and like earning everything, doing, you know what I mean? So that's what I do. And I came home and like I said, he maxed me out, let me out my character. I played it. And I was like, all right, we did a couple of raids, and I'm like, all right, man. I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I'm just not really into it, but I'd rather build from scratch and know everything and do everything. Some people get on me about that. They're like, oh, why wouldn't you just fucking want this? You can get up to the fucking max character and do this and like have fun. I'm like, it's not fun unless I know all of it, man. You have to know your build. I have to know my skills. I want to know all that stuff. I mean, like, oh, it's the funnest time. That's not me. You know what I mean? I don't know about you, but I mean that's not me. I like earning all my shit. Like just to give you an example, like all my friends were all building RuneScape, and they were all like working on their combat to work on fucking Slayer and work on this and like monster kill and fucking get like weapons and get this and get that. Where me personally, I was more of a skiller, which is a person that likes to go out there and like mine, smith, and woodcut to get my skills up to where I made the money to do everything. But then they started making more money than I was. I'm sitting there going like, I just like skilling. I like the idea of just sitting there. This sounds really wrong, but I like the idea of just sitting there, cutting the tree to fucking like earn my stuff, earn my keep, get my fucking skills up to where I was able to do that. And they kept on telling me, get your fucking like your shit up, dude, so you can come raid with us. You know what I mean? So it's like I just sat there going like, all right. So anyways, like I said, he thought it was surprising me, and I'm just like, dude, I'd rather earn all my shit. So I kind of got mad, but I was like, you know what? I understand. He thought it was a good thing, so I didn't get mad at him. Okay, you're talking about WoW. Yes, yes. But you know what I'm saying? Like, how would you be mad about that, or would you be like, all right? Like, I wasn't mad. I was just, I knew he was doing it in good intentions, but at the same time, I don't think he didn't. He knew me for years, but he didn't know that's what I like to do. But then after a while, he's like, "Oh man, I know you like to earn your stuff and doing all this, and like you don't accept money and this." And I was like, "Okay." Even in real life, I don't accept money. I don't even accept my own money from my mom, barely, unless I really, 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 really need it. Don't accept money from anybody. I don't take handouts. I don't do that. I like earn my keep. I had the same job for the last 11 years. I mean, come on. I know how much money I make. I know how much money I'm gonna get every single week because I know how many hours I get. Like I said, it's taken into consideration with my life. Kinda, but I'd have more fun with my friends. No, I get you. I understand you. But that's why I feel like my friend, like, understood but didn't understand at the same time. He understood, but he didn't understand at the same time. Like I said, I'm honestly, even to right now, if I get the money and I thought about going into World of Warcraft, I'm thinking about doing it. Because I already have RuneScape. There's so many fucking games out there you could play, dude. And it's just the grind and fucking everything. Like, every game you play is a fucking. Most of it, like RuneScape, there's no way around it. You have to fucking grind to get your stuff, unless you paid someone else, which is. You can't do that. It's technically against the rules of RuneScape, but people still do it. What are you gonna do? Go out there and fucking like start taking down fucking companies that actually do it? People still do it. Fuck it. You already know, man. People already do it. Been friends since 2006. Met my friend on GTA 5. It's hell yeah, dude. 7 years since we've been. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I've been friends with my friend for that same friend. Like I said, we've been friends. I lived with him twice. I lived with them twice, and I've been friends with him for fucking like. I'm still friends with him. Even if I came up and he's like, he told me to come over to his house, and I probably have to tell him I got my apartment. I still told him about that, but like he hasn't really talked to me. But I've been friends with him since I was probably about like 14, 15 years old. So about 15 years now. 15 years. So I get you, man. It's definitely been a long time. I mean, like, he helped me get my first girlfriend. He helped me when I was going into the school and, like, doing all that stuff. My cat's watching me. Sweet. What's up, cat? How you doing, sassy? But yeah, dude, like, my friend, like, I've been friends with him for about 15 years now. Still friends with him. He helped me with all my call problems. If I didn't have anything, like, he helped me without everything. And he had a hard life, too. Like, if you had your grandma and your brother die in this, like, within 3 months of each other, I would call that a pretty hard time. Even someone dying in general. Like, when my grandpa died, like, man, dude, I didn't believe in reality at the time. I didn't even believe in reality at the time. Did not. I literally sat there going, like, my grandpa just died. And I was just sitting there just going, like, I was trying to be strong for my grandma because my grandma was crying her fucking eyes out. And I sat there like holding her, going like, it's okay. And she's like, no, what am I gonna do? I can't live without him. I can't do this. I can't do this. And she did. She lived on an extra 5 or 10 years. Yep. I'm not a crier. I cry inside. Fair enough. I'm a crier, but it's got to be at certain moments because I don't know what it is, but my body it just like it won't let me cry at certain times. Like when I realized my grandpa died at that night, and it didn't hit reality, so I didn't cry. And then when you go to think of the memories of them, that's when I started crying. Like when I was leaving high school, I knew memories were gonna go away. I know the people, like I just like I tell people now, all these people you see in high school, you're not gonna see unless you see them outside of school. You're never gonna see them again. It's sad to think about that, but that's the sad reality. Unless you literally hang out with them outside of school, or get their number or something like that outside of school, you're not gonna see them again, or work with them. But even at work, like you're okay, your work friends, like you can go, oh, I'll come back and visit. You don't come and visit. Not joking. Went to my grandpa to see him. I see you when he could have. I had COVID. When he had COVID, I felt bad, but he couldn't cry. But you can't force yourself to cry though. Probably actors probably can, but like you can't force yourself. I mean, I guess that's just my personal preference. Like I can't force myself to cry. It only comes in certain emotions. Like I said, just you sit there doing your own thing, and I don't cry unless it's like I feel certain emotions. That's just the only time I do. If I sit there and I'm in a slump, I realize more and more like that life is just shitty and no one, even when you get out of there, no one is there for you. You have to literally every man for themselves kind of thing. Sure, family's there for you. I can kind of fake cry. But what I'm saying is that like you just, I don't even know, man. I can't even explain it. Oh my god. I'm starting to, I need a fucking like wrist thing right there. I need a fucking that mouse. That not what it is. I need my fucking side of my wrist is hurting. Put my hand over there. Yeah, give me a minute. I need. God damn, I'm still fucking up. Jesus Christ. God, apparently I am getting more bigger because I'm getting more and more hungry. Ugh. No, I can't fake cry, man. I can only. I'm not saying, like I said, I can't cry on command. I know when I'm feeling something, I do cry, but that's it. Okay, I gotta sleep. Gotta get. She really likes you. Wood chopping skills and my mouse on the screen. What's up, buddy? How you doing? My cat's in the other room. I'm pretty sure I know exactly where she's at. I can almost guarantee she's in my room, and she's on the one side of the fucking wall, which I don't know why. Maybe it's just because that's the most heat that she gets. I don't know. All I can say is I bow down. I'm glad to be of service. I don't even feel like I have that much wood. Jesus Christ. How much wood do I even get from each fucking tree? I don't think I'm getting that much. Shit. Not there. Yeah, man, I thought by this time people would be fucking on. Like, I'd have a crowd. I got 2 people watching right now. I got a guy and I got a cat. Why is she hitting the screen? Oh, she doesn't like trees. I thought you just said she liked my wood cutting skills. I'm literally cutting trees. Nah, I'm getting puzzled. Alright. Trees cut, I don't. Oh, dear. Alright, I'm gonna let that grow. I'm gonna let those grow. Back out the door she went. Yeah, like I said, my cat's still out there doing her own shit. Or his shit, sorry. Alright, how much next I get? 1, 2, working on a third. Man, cats don't leave you alone. They also freak out with how close they get to you. Yeah. Well, it's because they're curious, man. They're just curious on what the fuck it is. My cat even coming up to a fucking box. Like, there's a box that's looking for the Xfinity thing, and he came up to the box. He's like, jumped out of the fucking box. I'm kind of wishing I had another beer, but it's okay. That's what I'm saying, dude. I don't know where everyone is. The max I've gotten to so far today was about 6 people. And people were all talking. Like I said, me personally, I like it when I have a crowd of people talking because it makes my stream so much easier. Which I'm not saying that my stream isn't easy because I'm having a conversation right now, but I'm just saying like if you have more people talking all at the same time, I should say it makes it easier on everybody else because everyone's already engaged in the conversation. Like I said, that's what I go for. Like when I have more people engaged and everyone's having a good time, that's what I go for. Cats love boxes, love people when they don't exactly fit, right? That's what I'm saying. Like I said, when I played Halo 3, like big matchmaking, all that stuff, when I was a kid, I remember sitting in my living room at my mom's house on like Saturday and Sunday, and I'd sit there for fucking hours playing fucking just matchmaking all day, being matchmaking, and the matchmaking would fucking go by so fast. So fucking fast. Playing on the big screen, I fucking loved it, and I love like Halo 3 Guardian, this, I play with like whatever it was. had fun, and matchmaking only went for like maybe not even a minute, 2 minutes, and you were in the next match playing your game. Then I played it like a year or two later, and then everyone just left. I went into the matchmaking, and no one. It took like an extra like 5 minutes to get in the match, and I'm sitting there because everyone fucking left. And then you wait for another 8 people. Then one person would leave, so you had to wait for another person. Another 2 people would leave, so you had to wait for another person. I mean, it just kept on going on like that. I'm sitting there going like, what the fuck, dude? Jason, turn that damn gear. Ugh. But yeah, that was my shit. What I'm saying, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because when I got into those team matchmaking and I finally got a headset and I got a group of people to play with. I didn't really get people to play with. It was more just I jumped on and people were there to talk to, and I loved having the conversation. Like I had so many different conversations. Like I kind of there was like 3 or 4 good conversations that I got into, and everyone played for like so many hours. But then everyone obviously had to go do something and like leave, and that's like my happiness, I would say. Remember back when if someone left you, you would need to wait for a different, find a new host? Yeah, man, fuck yeah, I remember that shit. That shit was bad, dude. God, that shit was horrible. And then it wound up being somebody that was like, oh, losing connection, losing connection. They're finding a new host, finding a new host, and you're sitting there going, what? Really, dog? But yeah, man, I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what I love for. Having a group of like 7 or 8 people that are all good friends, having a nice solid group where you can all sit there and just talk about, like me and you, we can talk about fucking anything for fucking hours, literally. My ex was the same way. Like me and her could literally sit there and just talk about literally nothing for fucking like hours on end, and we wouldn't even be like, just talking. She'd even say that a couple times because basically we were playing and she's like, "Oh man, I gotta go to bed." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "I gotta wake up at 6." I was like, "Fuck." I'm like, "Are you okay?" She's like, "Yeah, it's okay." She's like, "I just didn't realize what time it was." And she's like, "We've been talking for the last like 4 hours." And she's like saying in a good tone. He's like, "Yeah, Ray, we've been playing for the last fucking like 4 or 5 hours." And I was like, "Oh shit." She's like, "It's not a bad thing." She's like, "I like talking to you." I'm like, made me feel good. Like I said, I love the conversations. I always love the conversations. I would never find one where someone with a potato. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying, man. Especially if they're in the middle. Okay, I think that's what pissed me off the most, man. Hey, everybody, how's everyone doing? But I think that's what pissed me off the fucking most. Is that if I went on there and we were playing a nice game, and then in the middle of the game the host would quit, so then it would kick you out of the match. Oh, the host has left the internet, and you would have to fucking sit there finding new hosts, and you're sitting there like everyone's like literally everyone in the like you ever seen that fucking one Facebook or TikTok thing where Denzel Washington knows if you want to say it was Denzel Washington or fucking I want to say it was Denzel Washington or no what's the guy what's his name, the guy from fucking Greece. But anyways, he comes in there and he fucking like he comes into the room and he's looking around going that's how everyone like, you already know that's how everyone in real life was. Like they're all sitting there like wondering where the fuck the host was at because he just randomly quit during the game, and it's just like what happened? That happened so many times, and I got so fucking like, why the fuck would you quit in the middle of the game when everyone's having, especially if you're close in match, like if it's like 7-8 or like 15-16 or whatever the match is, like, god damn, I was so pissed. Then they got get on the mic and say you're trash. Dude, I remember that. Oh my god, I remember that shit. Oh man. You're trash, dog. You're trash, dog. I'm gonna fuck your mama. You trash. Oh my god, I remember that shit. I just ignored all of it, but god, that was funny. I missed the trash talk and it made you a man. It made you a man. Oh shit. Oh man, that was funny shit. Actually, I'm not even gonna clear it out. I think it'll still build even if I end it there. But dude, that is some funny fucking shit. Oh my god, dude, I remember that shit. I remember that shit like the back of my hands, man. They get so pissed. Honestly, Jack, you fucking sucking. Honestly, Jack, you fucking suck. What's wrong with it? Viewers, take it somewhere else. Oh shit. Oh yeah, dog, I remember that shit, dude. Or yo mama jokes. When these people would start telling yo mama jokes. Hey man, hey man, your mama's so fucking fat. Your mama's this, your mama's that. Then your mom would walk in the room and you're like, what the fuck do you say? We had some yo mama battles. I remember that. I couldn't come up with shit. Me and my cousin would have battles like that, but like we just we gave up on that shit. God damn, I remember that shit. God, that was funny, man. I'm saying this '90s, man. It was funny shit. To me, it was '90s. Probably you was 2000s, but to me, it was '90s. It was funny as shit, dude. Yeah, so just trash their mothers. That's what I'm saying, man. You'd get up and be like, man, I'll fuck your mama. I'll do this. I'll beat your mama. I'll do this. But don't talk about my mama. Like, oh yeah, what are you gonna do about it, bitch? Turn off your ground. Turn off your grounded. No, I don't care who's. Pussy boy flash. Because they realize your mom's yelling at you in the background. Left match. They're like, they don't want to deal with any of that stuff. Always on your mom coming in. Who the fuck you talking to? Who the fuck you talking about? Left match. Looks like he's getting his ass chewed up enough. He's good. We good. Oh shit, dude. I've been saying the memories and the conversations that I had. Man. God damn. They got deep sometimes. They got really deep. They got really fucking deep. I enjoyed every single one of them. Like I said, like even if you had him as a friend, like it was hard to get the same 7 to 8 people in on the online for that long at the same time. I realized that you would think that you can get the same people on there online all the time for that time, but you can't. Then the lobby would burst with laugh, right? That's what I'm saying, man. But you can never get it. You know what I mean? Like it was just you just had to capture that moment at that moment, or you had to capture that moment at that time. because you knew it was rare and it wasn't gonna happen like for a long time. Yeah, it happened like 3 or 4 times where I got into a good lobby and everyone playing. The next day or like 2 days later, we tried to do the same exact shit, but then like you would have it for like maybe 5 minutes, and then like you would talk, and then someone had to leave, and oh, someone got yelled at for this. Like you just never get it back. I don't even know, man. I miss those days. I don't know, man. All right, cleared. Cool. So they're still growing. And the mics were the ones that came with the 360. My God. I don't know the exact problem. I just know that fucking like my mic was fine. It wasn't clear, but it was good enough. But I only but for the 360, I didn't have the color. I didn't have the both ear. I only had the one. You remember that one? The when they first came out with the mics and everything. Yeah, you had to fucking like when you connected to it, the one that came with it, because obviously my mom couldn't afford the one thing, and I'm like, I wasn't editor for that. But like you only had the one. They had the one cuff, and then it wrapped around your head, and then it had a little like black thing to go across this. There was only one headphone, and you're sitting there talking on this, going like, all right, it's only one headphone. Nowadays, you don't have anything like that. We have the one headphone. Yeah, isn't that what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the one that came with the Xbox, and like I had to wait like a long time to get an actual headset. But then I got so used to the regular headset. My mom came up and she's like, "Would you like me to go out there and get?" I'm like, "No, it's okay. I can deal with this one. I'm fine." She's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." A year later, I wound up getting it, but still, it was the one that came with the Xbox, and I was perfectly. The only thing that affected me out of that headset that I didn't like was the fact that the black thing that came across here, it gave me like a rash on my ear. It hurt my ear after a while, so I had to put something underneath it to where it didn't hurt. I like put like a piece of paper towel or something like that underneath it to where it didn't hurt my ear. But then after it hurt my ear too many times, I was like, "Can you get this?" She's like, "Yeah, I can go out there and get it." I'm like, "Okay." I never really tried to ask my mom for anything. The only thing I really asked her for was, she's like, "Honey, is there anything you'd like, or like, would you like a system?" Or not a system. She had never bought me a system. Like she did, but it was for the entire family. It was more for everybody else. But what I'm saying is that like she asked for like, accessories. Like, do you wanna? I was like, "Yeah, just this." And she's like, "Well, do you want a new headset?" I was like, "Yeah, I can do that." And just that my ears is hurting. Like, okay. The only time I really asked her for money was when I needed like lunch money or fucking what's it called? I needed something for school. Huh? My screen's not black, right? Please tell me my screen's not black. It didn't even. What the fuck is wrong with this thing, dude? It didn't even. Is it good? Is it good? I was gonna say my things that get popped up on the screen saying like go live, but then I looked at my other screen. It's still live. It's still going. No, my thing's not even going. My thing's not even. It's barely blowing. Not as much as it was. It's not blowing at all. It's still propped up. No problem at all, bro. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't fucking know, dude. Why does everyone say that so much? Now, where the fuck did that name come from? Peachy, 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 it's Peachy. Just curious. Who the fuck came up with that name? I remember fucking like, I want to say about, like, I don't know how many years ago, someone came up and all of a sudden said it. Now everyone fucking says it. And I'm like, Peachy? Or fucking, what was the other thing? They said dope. Dope. Oh, it's so dope. It's so dope, dog. I don't want to talk about it. I don't know if it is or not, but I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to hear if this lot died. Literally, I just paid it off within the last, like, it's probably been a couple, maybe 4 or 5 months since I paid this computer off. It's only been about 4 or 5 months that I paid this computer off. It was a $1,600 computer. And I just paid it off with, like I said, in the last 4 or 5 months. Okay, that X broke. New X, 9 X's. I think it's just the dust mostly, yeah. I'm gonna guess that too. I'm gonna definitely guess that too. I can see that happening. I can definitely see that. Yeah, so many things, man. $1,600, yeah. Yeah, it's a, fuck, a Legion? I think it's what's called, a Legion? Like, before I even went out there, I was told by, like, at least, like, 3 friends. Mine was only 900 for it. Yeah, I don't know if it is, but $900, I mean, I expect $900 is decent. What I was told to fucking save up, like, at the beginning, to save up $600 and you get yourself a decent fucking laptop. Decent fucking desktop, sorry. That'll run smoothly. My friend told me to get $600. And that's what I did. But, like I said, this one was about, yeah, $1,600. They said I got approved for like a $2,200 or $2,400 computer, and I didn't want to do that. Yes, Lenovo. Yep. Yep. Like I said, it's a Legion, and yeah, Lenovo. Yep. I didn't know the brand because I was asking about Alienwares because that's the only thing I trusted at the time. But I asked, obviously, like when you go in there and talk to them, they're what's it called? They're only trying to sell it to you because obviously they're probably making commission off it. But when I did it, they were asking, all right, well, I asked them like, can I run this? Can I run that? Can I run that before I do anything? And they're like, yeah, I can run this. I can run that. No problem. And then like this is what I mean by fucking like my boss is really good with computers because it was doing just fine and then it slowed down after a while. And then I was wondering why I was crashing. Like, I was playing Diablo 3. And then I kept on crashing. And I told my boss about it. Mine's the idea pad. Oh, the idea pad 3. What? The iPad pad 3? I can't even read that, dude. Mine's the idea pad 3. I don't know what that is. But yeah, I was telling him about the problem that I had, so he came over within like I don't know how long, maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks. And he's like, "Can I see your computer?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, man." But I knew he knew computers, so I gave it to him, and he messed around with some of the settings, and he sat there like he was intense. He was sitting there going like this, and then finally came back. Like I went to the bathroom, came back, and he's like, "Here you go, man." And I'm like, "Everything good?" He's like, "Yeah. He's like, "You got a beautiful computer. Computer processing speed and all that stuff should run anything. It's just I should run what you're running." And I'm like, "Okay, well, what's wrong with it?" He's like, "I don't know. I don't know what the problem exactly was, but it should be fine now. You should be perfectly fine." And then I ran the same exact thing, no problem at all. That was the day that I learned that he was good with computers because would not crash. It's part of Linux lineup. Gotcha. I never knew that. The only computer that I really knew of was the Alienware. Like I said, that's what I trusted. I trusted Dell. I always knew Dell was a good company. With every computer that I saw was good, and I trusted Alienware. Everything I saw people running with them, I thought they were good, and that's what I trusted. But then when I asked him, he's like, "Yeah, you can go with an Alien if you want to. It's over there. I think." But then he's like, "Well, we can go with this one. This is a what's it called, Legion, and it's actually a little faster. It might be a little cheaper than that one." He showed me like 3 different computers, and he's like, "These ones." He's like, "I don't know if you want to go for the top one that's over there." I was like, "What? Whichever." He's like, "Well, this is more in your price range to do this." And I was like, "Okay." So he showed me it, and I was like, "All right, I'm down with that." And I'm like, as long as I can run everything I go for it. And he's like, "Yeah, man, it'll run everything you need." I'm like, "Okay." So that's what I got. And I wanted something that had a lit up keyboard, which I do. I have a lit up keyboard. The Limited Legion looks nice, but it was like over 1,000 for similar specs to mine. Gotcha. Because I feel like any I'm not saying like any gamer, but like any person that's out there when they're if they're at Best Buy, they're not necessarily gonna for a gamer. They're not gonna necessarily recommend a laptop. They will, but they're probably gonna more recommend a desktop because the desktop's stronger. Because with the laptop, what they kept on saying is that a laptop you can't really change anything in the computer. You kind of get what you get. Or a desktop, you can update everything or almost everything. All right, I'm up. The one's upstairs. All right, how many stacks do I have right now? Oh God, work, dog, work. I want to fill up the entire thing of all of them. Honestly, I think it's the brand Legion. That's why it's more expensive, right? Well, I mean, it's gonna be like anything you go out there and buy, dude. If you go out there and get headphones, I even got okay. This is gonna okay. I got into a conversation with a dude at not Best Buy, but at fucking like Meyer or a girl at at Meyer. No, I think it was Target. I think it was Target. Sorry. Either way, wanted to got a conversation with them at Target. And basically, I was asking like, "What would you think I should get?" And basically, they were saying, "Well, honestly, when you go to pay for all this stuff, all you're really paying for is the brand." So I wanted to get a pair of Beats, or I wanted to get a pair of fucking like because I had Beats before and they were nice. And you go out there paying $300 for a pair of headphones, and I'm like, "Would you pay this?" And they're like, "No, me personally, I wouldn't pay $300 for a pair of headphones." But then again, it's like whatever the preference is with the person. I like music, I like sound of the bass, I like sound of this, I like the fucking everything about it, and because I trust Dre. Dre is obviously an awesome beat maker. So that's what I trusted. And I was told to get into Bose, which Bose is a good headphone style, or a good brand. But like anything, like I said, with anything that's out there, you're literally paying for the brand. You're literally paying for the name on it. Yeah, I went for Target for headphones. I was really because the reason why, okay, in my defense, that was the only store that had the Beats in stock. I went to Meyer and I went to Walmart, and I want to say like Walmart was too far at the time, so I had to go to Meyer. They didn't have it. They didn't have the Beats in stock, or like the one pair Beats headphones that I wanted, or like the style that I wanted. They didn't have it, so I had to go down to Target, which is right across the street, to get them. Believe me, I wouldn't go to Target to fucking get headphones, but that's where like what they had. And I sat there, like I said, with the girl for like, I don't know, a good 20 minutes talking to her, saying, like, alright, well, she's like, I wouldn't like pay $300 for a pair of headphones. And I'm like, unless you like music that much and this and this. And I'm sitting there going, like, I mean, I'm sorry, I like music and this. And she's like, okay, then it's on you. Like, I mean, I'm not forcing you to get it. I'm just saying, I personally, if I had the money, I'd pay for something else. I have Skull Candy Crushers Bluetooth wireless headphones, but they were 150. They have good bass. Need to upgrade though. Falling apart now. 3 or 4 years old. Hell yeah. Skull Candy is good too. Skull Candies I liked for the fucking little beat headphones. Or sorry, little headphones. But for like over the top headphones, I'd still go for Bose or fucking or Beats. And so I have these still. That's what I trust. I go off trust. Those cost me about, I think, 300, something like that. 300 or something like that. But that was when I actually was saving up money and I had the money to do everything. And I was like, alright, let's go get this shit. That's what I got. And like I said, I love music. So I'm listening to music all the time. I'm working out. That's what I have. Just what I do. Especially when you're trying to motivate yourself and pump yourself up. I mean, come on. I want earbuds now. Headphones heard after reading them for a while. So yeah, no, understandable. But then again, I'm only going to work out for about a max of like maybe 2 hours. So I'll go in there with my headphones for about 2 hours, like blocking everybody else out, doing my own shit. And that's what like I said, that's what I got into. So when I had the headphones, the little headphones, was when I was in high school. That was like the last time I really had them because unless I needed them, but you couldn't walk in the halls with having bed headphones on because then you looked weird. So you had to have little headphones while you're in the class or like while you're there, and that's what I used. And then I thought it was ironic because I sat there going like, why don't they have headphones that fucking are wireless so we don't have to deal with the whole entire wire mess? It within like I don't know how many months less, AirPods came out. And I was like, I literally sat there going like, I literally just had this idea. Obviously, people came up. I mean, I don't know how to make them, so what am I gonna do? I mean, like, either it was already in the making, or I didn't know shit. So, I mean, like, it's not like I don't know. I just thought it was ironic. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, B headphones are what I trust. I trust Dre. I've been listening to Dre for God knows how long. Eminem, they just were always the guys that I listen to. So I mean, like I trust them. Bad Beat headphones, and I love Beat headphones, and that's what I went with. Skull Candies for the small ones, and then the Dre Beats for the big ones. I gotta pee and I want to get up. God damn it. I hear AirPods are good, but like they good or good level up. No, they're good. They're good. I would. They are good. And the reason why I say that is because, like, say if like when I use them is only when my Beats headphones go out or if I'm at work. I have a speaker for work. My Beats headphones when I work out, and then if I'm out and about, like doing something or like whatever, and I had both my headphones. Say if I'm randomly just like sitting in the doctor's office or something like that, or like I just want to listen to music like anywhere, I got my AirPods. But the only problem with these, only problem, is I only got one headphone. I lost the other headphone. And my aunt, I should say, obviously it's my fault, not my aunt's fault. One is because I lost the headphone, and two, because when I had both the headphones, I had them both in here, and I washed them by accident. So now I have one, and even when I washed them and I had both of them, one headphone was louder than the other, no matter how much I restarted them or redid them and did everything. My left headphone was always softer than my right headphone. And what's bad is then guess what? Guess what the headphone that I lost? The right one. So the left one is, like I said, the left one is software, so now I'm hearing softer headphones. They're fully charged, and I can use it, but then I have to listen to full blast, you can get barely anything because it's so soft. But then again, it works. Yep, it happens though. What can you say? It happens. So all I can say is it happens. What the fuck? Oh, I want the AirPods Pro 2nd gen. I don't even know the difference. To be honest, I don't even know the difference between the gen. I know people at work talk about the same thing. Oh, the second generation is better, this and this. I don't even know the difference between them. I don't like the other one. Those fall out your ears and they even feel uncomfortable to me. Fair enough. Like when I first got the headphones, yes, they did feel uncomfortable, yeah. But then I just got used to them, I guess. I mean, like I said, like I mean, when I instead of going out there and getting, because the AirPods weren't even like created when I was in high school doing all that stuff. So I mean, like no one had AirPods. When I had was they had regular headphones or they had skull candies. I had skull candies. It was only $20. Even when I get a job, I was willing to go out there and pay $20 for a pair of fucking headphones. I was like, all right, these are gonna last me for about like I don't know how long. The rubber rings, gotcha. All I can say is I was happy to listen to music. I mean, before they didn't have Spotify at that time. I lied. I think they did have Spotify at that time when I was in high school. I think it was like I think Spotify came out when I was in like 11th grade. When Spotify came out, something like that. So I was able to listen to music, pay $10 a month, whatever it was. Or like I asked my mom, and at that time I asked my But then when I was able to get a job and do all this stuff, I started paying for my own phone bill. I started paying for like as soon as I was able to pay for my own stuff, like it took over. Like I just started paying for my own stuff, and I was like, all right, do this. The first time like I even got a job was when this is going deeper into deeper, but like I was working for a friend, and basically I was helping him with scrapping. So basically how I made the money was I went out there, helped them pick up washer and dryers and all that crap, microwaves to cut out the cords and then put it in the back of his truck. We can go out there and sell it for scrap. But he was paying me what I wound up quitting for him to save money because I told him, I was like, I don't mind doing this, but like I feel like I'm ripping you off. What do you mean? I'm like, you're paying me more than you're getting for scrap. So it's not worth it to you, and I'm not gonna cut a friend off like that. So then he offered me a job of like actually working for him, and that's when I started working for him. So I started making my own money, doing all that stuff, and next thing you know, like I started doing all that stuff, got my own laptop and doing that. But then, what's it called? I wound up getting started paying for my own phone bill. Like I was like, Mom, I got it covered. Like I got money to do it, so let's do it. Paid for it, and that's how I started off with Little Caesar. Well, became homeless, but yeah, that's a whole other story. Shit. I gotta pee already. I just read that we are aware that some players are having trouble accessing servers right now. We are actively working on a fix. I hope this wasn't the issue. Wait, for what? For YouTube? For YouTube? Or do you mean Minecraft? Okay, gotcha. Isn't Java? No, it's not. Java's not part of YouTube, right? That's what I'm confused. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Java's a whole different company. Java runs RuneScape and it runs like computer games like this, Minecraft, RuneScape. I don't know if it runs World of Warcraft, but I know it runs a lot of those stuff. I think I'm getting a lot of hits on fucking Thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry I don't see anything on my screen, but thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the content, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, it ran by. I've never even heard of Oracle Corporation. Never. But yeah, I mean, like, it is a different corporation. Like, I run all the, which site is that from? I have no idea, dude. I have no idea. I'm not, like I said, I've never even heard of it. But then again, I haven't played any games in a while, so I mean, like, maybe a new company came from. I don't know. I just know the main sites. Like, I'm pretty sure World of Warcraft runs off it. RuneScape. This site, the sound, huh? What do you mean the sound? The sound that is got? Not my thing. That was for a like or a follow. It's for some reason it doesn't do it for subs on fucking like on YouTube. I'd have to mess around with it, but it's only from if someone likes or follows my Facebook page, then it makes that sound. Okay, I got one more stack. Gotta put some more down. So many fucking sheep. Yeah, that's how I set it up. I gotta set it up to where it's doing the same thing for YouTube too, because I mean, like, I feel like it would have gone off a lot during that whole entire time. I didn't hear one sound for it. I only heard it for Facebook. That's it. So like I said, I'm just curious. I don't. I gotta pee. Man, you made no progress. I'm just it's okay, bro. It's completely okay. Don't you think you're distracting me? It's not a distraction, man. I'm enjoying the fans. That's the whole entire point why I'm here. I told you it's playing the game and having fun with the fans. And you're not even more of a fan, you're more of a friend, dude. Come on, man. I've I've been streaming the last fucking how many hours with you? I've been talking for how many long? 7 hours, nothing done. I'll be right back. Oh shit. God damn it. Oh. Oh shit. Ugh. Alright, I'm back. Take a minute before I start fucking laying back down. Come on, man. Ugh. God damn it. 7 hours done, nothing. Friendish. Friendish. How many watts is that power brick of your laptop? I don't know. I told you I don't know that shit, dude. I don't know. Thank you again for the like. It doesn't pop up on my screen, so again, I just want to say thank you for that. It doesn't pop up the name unless I have to check on the chat, but thank you so much for the like, man. I'm glad you guys are liking the content. It has it marked on it. Mine does. No. What I mean is that like I don't have the secondary screen, so I can't see it unless I literally go into the stream screen. That's what I mean. Remember what I told you is that I can't see anything on my thing because I'm literally just playing the Minecraft and like I would have normally I'd have my monitor over here showing it. That's what I mean, but I can't see it. Sorry, I think you guys misinterpreted what I meant. I would have to literally go no on the brick, the big brick that you plug in the wall. Oh, I don't fucking know, dude. I mean, it's a pretty big brick. Probably about I don't know. I don't know how many watts it is. All right, let's get this done. Still out there cutting. We got one stack. God, it takes forever to go out there and cut, man. Holy shit, dude. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so. What's up, Harish? Hi, I'm the first commenter. Are you gay? No, I'm not gay. Sorry, but no, I'm not gay. I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't see the comments on here, and I do apologize for that. I didn't see any comments. Mine says 170 watt. Crazy how that can run good. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't see you guys' comments. I'm so sorry. Like, it doesn't pop up. I mean, I have to look at my screen to to go on this. Unless when I get my monitor, I can see everybody. But right now, I can't. So I have to check it. So what's up, RJ? What's up, RJ? And what's up, Harsh? How you guys doing, man? People are seeing it more on Facebook than they are on YouTube. Apparently asking if I'm gay. My PC pulls 700 watts. I dare you to touch the supply level. Jesus Christ. That'll give you the shock of your life. Yeah, I don't plan on doing that. I'm not trying to judge anybody, but my question is, why are people thinking I'm gay right now? Why? Just curious. I'm not against gay people or anything like that. I'm just curious, like, why are people thinking that? Honestly, that's as dumb as putting the spoon in the palate. Y'all? You ever seen that fucking one that was there's two or three different new people I watch. One of them is it's like a YouTuber TikTok on fucking Facebook. This one girl does. She does a bunch of skits with fucking just her by herself, and she like plays a bunch of different characters. And one of them is when she sits there, and I want to say it's like a it's like a younger sister compared to an older sister compared to a fucking mom. And the younger sister comes in there and starts putting her fucking like goes over there and she's like she takes a fork and she's like, I'm gonna go take it and put it in the fucking the electric plug. And the sister's like, you're gonna shock yourself. Don't do that. And I say, I just want to see what it feels like. And she's like, no, don't do that. Goes over there, does it, shocks herself, and the mom comes over there, wonders, why did you let her do that? She's like, you're gonna yell at me for like her being a dumbass and fucking doing that shit. And she's like, we don't need to let her do it again. Blah blah blah. Like you're grounded for like 2 weeks. She like grounds her for like over 2 weeks, something like that. And then all of a sudden, as soon as their mom walks away, and then their sister comes up and she's like, I kind of want to do it again. That's a good way to turn. Yeah, it's a good way to turn the power off, dog. It's the last one here. God damn. Yeah, she goes in there and does it again, and she gets grounded for like I don't know how long, like a month. Why are you letting her do this? I'm not letting her do it. She's fucking just doing it. I'll go into a breaker and hitting all the switches, just put it out there, outlet and flip out, right? It's the last one here. Well, farewell, lesson. Should have one more video. Well, I wasn't drinking water. Alright. Yeah, I wasn't drinking water. I was drinking some beer. The one beer that I have, like I said, because I am going broke. And even if I did try to go up there and get a beer, I mean, it's literally 154. I couldn't walk all the way up there in time. But it's fine. I'm good. Yeah. Oh, shit. Time to go to the other one because I already cut all these. I only got 2. Dude, why is it taking so long to do this shit, dude? I need like an iron pick or something. It's alright. I get what you mean, though. It's not even playing any music in the background right now. It's playing fucking, it's raining. The only thing that's playing right now that I hear is rain. Alright, you know what? I think I had enough wood. Because I don't want to sit my entire time just fucking cutting wood. So I think I'm good. It takes so long to cover up. So, how much wood do I have right now? Yeah, I got plenty of wood right now. Cobblestone is. I'm gonna go for cobblestone next, but the cobblestone is so much. I got 2 stacks of that. For me, when I. Oh, gotcha. Oh my god. I don't even know how to get comfortable. I don't want to lay down. I don't want to sit here. I want to like put it on my lap or like lay it up there. Okay, I need water. I was only drinking the 1 beer. I'm good. Just need water. See, now I'm drinking water. Lay sideways. Uh, hmm. Fuck it. Try it. That's gonna be awkward. That's good. Let's try this. Ugh. I can do this for a little bit, but it's not gonna be a bit long because I can already feel it crunching my back. Try my back, my shoulder. You would think after working out that fucking I'd be able to build up my shoulder strength, but it's like not that muscle. Alright, so what do I want to do? I got cobblestone. I got wood. I believe I got glass. Yeah, I got plenty of glass. The only thing I would need is cobblestone, but I don't even need cobblestone. What do I want to do? Huh. I even put a mod in when I'm holding my torch. It lights up my hand. Right, dude. Uh, what do I want to do? Click C. Nothing is going on, dog. Shift C. Alt C. Nothing's going on. Alright, Well, let's sleep first. Let's sleep first. Uh, mind zoom in. Maybe it's. I have no clue. Let's put the pickaxes away and let's start building some more of this. That's the reason why the reason why I was doing that is because I want to make sure I had enough for all this crap. So I know I'm gonna need glass. Let's put the other shit away. I think I need to have them like mixed because I don't want to have it fucking like I have to climb up to a second story to fucking get what I'm gonna get. So I gotta have them like mixed. I mean, in technically you already have it mixed, but it's not on that floor. So I'll need 2 axes. I don't need any samplings. I don't need any of this. I don't need sticks. I don't need that. Where the fuck did I get? I'm not even gonna ask. Um, F3. That is a lot of codes. That's a lot of codes. Dang, that's a good. I don't even know what the fuck that means, dude. What? Frames per second? Where the fuck are you even looking, dude? Like I said, that's too much. That's too much numbers for me right now. Mm-hmm. I need more water. It's behind your cam. You're all good. Left my asshole. Oh, that's probably. Yeah. I mean, I get some of it, but not all. I mean, like it's just like cars to me. I'm just now learning cars. So I mean, like if you come up and say like transmission this, like blah, 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 like, huh? Now when people come up and say alternator, starter, like now I'm like, oh, okay, I know what that is. Oh my god, I'm fucking hungry still, and I don't know if that pizza's still good. Alright, so I'm putting this stuff away. Dirt up here. So I just need a pick and a glass, which I got both. All I need. Man, just risk it and eat that good pizza with that crispy cheese crust. I know, but I gotta work tomorrow, that's the problem. It sounds so good to me though. I can make some ramen noodles. It's the only other thing I have besides hash browns that are in there. Like, oh, eggs! I can cook eggs. I ain't got no cheese though, or pepper. Yeah, the guy's already working fucking like before I started working there, the dude was working like 70 hours. 65 to 70 hours a week, and now he's finally dropping down to about 50. Where a manager should be working about 45 to 50 hours. That's how much I was working. I was working about 45 to 48 hours. At max, I was working like 52. I get it. He likes his break, even though I'm gonna be looking for another job soon. I get everything all taken care of. I am gonna be leaving. I'm gonna be going to a fucking like either UPS or like some other factory, so I could have a talk with them. But done. Are you into pizza by any chance? You're always into pizza. Huh? Alright, as in like eating it or as in like making it? I work at a pizza place. Yeah, I literally work at a pizza place. I work at two pizza places. I don't know how to say that name, but thank you, bro. Thank you so much for the like, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. You're always talking about pizza. It's because I work at a pizza place. I've worked at altogether. I probably worked at about four pizza places. Man, wish I lived near you for that friend discount. For your friend discount, you know? uh, the only problem is the fact that, like, we can't do friend discounts. If we do anything close to that, we get yelled at. I've done that like once or twice, and my boss came up and was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm just trying to." He's like, "No, you can only get discounts if a person works there, or if you're working and the other person's on duty." I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?" But I get it. They're in the business trying to make money. I get it. He's like, you get that friend discount, Well, how do they know it's real? You know, okay, I can give you like wasted pizza at night. Wasted pizza at night doesn't cost anything, and that's literally what that pizza in the fridge is. It's wasted pizza. I'm not saying we waste a lot, but we waste like I should have kept those things. But we waste like I try not to waste a lot, but they do waste some throughout the night. Is it normal people to this old? It's only a day old. I got it from work yesterday. So it was from yesterday by like 7:45, 7:40 is one of the last pizzas I put in. We closed at 8, so I usually put in the last pizzas about like 45, 7:40. So it's not that, I mean it's refrigerated. I put it in the refrigerator last night. Yeah, I'm good. Like you want that? I probably will eat it tonight, to be honest. I probably will eat it tonight. I got the eggs, but I'd rather have cheese with it. There ain't no cheese. Start on the microwave. Yeah, no, it's just I'm not worried that it's bad. It's just the fact that it's like I said, it's the temperature of the fridge. Remember what I was talking about? It's the temperature of the fridge. That's what I'm worried about. Because I don't want to wind up like having something that's bad or go bad, and then me get sick from it. Go to sleep so I can see. To be honest, you need that torch. Oh, almost fell out the window. Has it been 10 hours? No, it hasn't been 10 hours. I haven't been streaming since 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's 12 hours. No, it'd be midnight. No, not midnight, sorry, noon. Oh. No, I've been streaming since about like what the internet got here by I think 4 o'clock. So oh shit, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. Because the internet came here by like 3:30, 3 something like that. So 4 o'clock to midnight is 8 hours, and that's 2 o'clock. So 10 hours. Jesus Christ. God, my eyes hurt. Jesus Christ. I just need something to eat. I'll probably stay up till about like 3:30. Cause I'm gonna watch Netflix to go to sleep, so I probably will be getting out soon. How's your back? Actually, it's not that bad right now. Now that I'm laying like this, it's really not that bad. The only thing that's really hurting me is my eyes and my wrist. Everything else is fine. My butt's fine. My back is a little cranked, but I mean, I'm used to that. That's like the normal what I get, so I mean, it's fine. I'm putting my glasses on because I'm blinded, you know. My God. No, my eyes just hurting from like, I don't know if I'm just tired, like, because I'm out here for so long. Alright, getting better. I gotta cook some pizza though, because I'm fucking hungry. Again. Told you, man, when I want something done, I make sure it's done. Alright. It's not done, but do it this way. Let's just go over and do that. I don't even have any stairs. See what I mean though? Should I get pretty high up? It doesn't even, it seems high, but it's really not. Don't you hate when you clean your glasses, then 10 minutes later? Yeah, fuck yeah, I hate that. No, I would say like what I hated, what I really, really fucking hated was when I was in school and my mom got me contacts for the first time. And when I wound up wearing the contacts and I was just getting used to putting them in and out. And when the out of all the time that I had, I didn't have that much solution like I did, but I didn't. So I squared on my eye and it felt okay. The times that pissed me off was when I took all the time to put it in my eye and then it was backwards. So it was inside out. So when I put it in my eye and I was doing that and it felt weird in my eye and I kept on going like this blinking, and it was because the thing was inside out, so when you blinked it was like crushing against your eyeball, like going like, alright, what the fuck are you doing? So you're sitting there. But then I ran out of solution the one time. I'm not even kidding you. Literally, I'm not even kidding you. Like, I was in class and I was blinking because it was hurting. And I went to tell my teacher, I'm like, hey, I gotta go put a solution in my eye. I gotta take this out. She's like, okay, go ahead. So I went to go blink, and one time I blinked, my thing was so dry that I blinked, and my contact came out of my eye, and I had to catch it with my hand because it was so fucking dry. I literally blinked, and sorry, I shouldn't say it, my bad. Oh, exaggerate. I didn't catch it in my hand. I went like this, and it started hanging against my eyelid, like it was going like this. I remember that, and I was trying to find it, and I was going like, wait a minute. And I felt it right there because I felt all of a sudden I felt blind in my right eye, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I went like this, and I saw it in my hand. I'm like, what the fuck? Went to go put solution and put it back in my eye, and after like a second, like I didn't have sorry, I didn't have any solution, so I couldn't put it in my eye. So I just got bored with it, and I didn't want to keep on fucking with it, making my eye water when I put it in my eye. Because once you put them in, they were fine. You could clear days. I was like so happy. I went to the park and I was so happy. But then I was using too much solution. No matter how much I did, like they just dried my eyes out. So I just said fuck it, and I just took the other one out. I was like fuck it. Alright, dude. I probably am gonna get off soon. Like I said, I'm gonna watch some Netflix and go to sleep. It's been a while. My blindness is like getting shitty after having it. Huh? UHD TV. Shit. Jesus Christ. Or let's say upgrading to 1,000. Jesus, man. I was gonna say, do I even have any cobblestone? Right? I don't know. I've always had good eyesight. It's just more of a. I've had good eyesight. I got good ears. It's just when I just can't see far-sighted. Like I'm fine seeing close-sighted. I just needed it for seeing like far-sighted. That was the only thing I needed it for. That's the only reason why I had glasses, just so I could see far. You know, I did make more more closer. Everything became more clear. Torches, I got torches, this bitch. Yeah, neither can I. Like I said, it definitely helped me out. I mean, the last time I went to the doctors and I asked for contacts, I did get contacts. And when I was talking to them, I was like, I already had the money. I was like, let's go get some contacts. So I did. Got a couple of them. I was fine. I wind up like, I feel like I kind of ripped them off in a way because like they were asking if I wanted like trial versions, so I did. I tried them out, had the trial versions, and I was fine with it. And I was gonna go get the real ones, and they were like maybe I don't know how much, like $100, $200. And then the one ripped. The one ripped, so I came up there, got a new one. They were fine. I was gonna go pay $100 for another one, but I didn't have the money to do it, so I kind of just stalled it out. I was like, fuck it. But I lost my train of thought. Let's like put some torches in that one. Yeah, they were expensive though. I got the trial ones. Didn't really like them. Only tried it once with glasses. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I think I did go end up going up there and getting glasses. I think I just said fuck it. I was just gonna get glasses instead. I don't think I went with contacts. I think you're right. I think I just went with glasses instead. Because I couldn't handle anything in my eye. Even though I just couldn't do it. So I just remember going for the cheapest pair because I remember they always come up with like, would you like the frames? Would you like this? Would you like that? This would cost you. I mean, how much is it gonna cost? An extra 30. Like, no, I want the original thing what you already have for 2 for 100 pairs. Or sorry, $2 for $100. Well, we can upgrade for this. I'm like, I don't have that. You're gonna offer it to me, but I can't afford it. So I took 2 pairs for that much and then did my shit. Alright, you're right. The only thing that weren't dirty were the contacts. Alright, man. I'm gonna get off. I know it's been fucking 10 hours. I'm not giving up. I gotta go to work. Even if I had tomorrow off, I would stay up till 4 or 5. I have no problem with that. Believe me. Next day, I have Wednesdays and Sundays off. And I do plan now that I got internet, I'm gonna stay up and fucking like do all this shit. Like tomorrow, I'll probably stay up till I gotta work at 11, so I'll probably be up till about like maybe 2. But yeah, I'm gonna get off. I went to get my eyes checked and choose my glasses and left Walmart like a badass. I left Walmart like a badass, hell yeah. No, I went to the actual eye doctor place and did all that stuff. That's what I did. And they have like it's like the last time I checked there, they have fucking had 2 for $100. 2 for $100. That's how I did that. It just I feel like I don't want to seem like I'm like ripping them off when fucking they come up and offer me like 2 for $100. And I'm sitting there going like, I mean, you're the one offered it to me, and then they go, like, "Oh, would you like the frame? Would you like this? Would you like that?" Tell them no. I'm like, "Is it gonna be free?" No, it's gonna cost extra. I'm like, I told you already. I can only afford the $100, maybe the 105 with tax, but that's it. Well, can you do this for an extra $10? I'm like, I've literally already told you I can only afford the $100. And they start getting mad because like, all right, is it their commission? Probably their commission. Yeah, I don't even know, man. Yeah, dude, yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna watch some Netflix and just lay down. Yeah, it's not anything I want. I don't even know why when the fuck did they even come up with like eye doctor shit at fucking Walmart? Me personally, I'm sitting there going like looking at that, I'm like, what the fuck? Like what? It's called Vision or something like that. Yeah, yeah. I remember that. But alright, man. I'm about to get off. Like I said, I'm gonna go watch some Netflix. I'm probably gonna watch some Shameless or something. I'm probably gonna have to backtrack or go on to like Heartless or Heartland or something. But alright, man. Uh, I will. You too, bro. Shit. Like I said, tomorrow I work, so uh, depending if I work out, I'll probably be home by about like maybe either 10 or 11 o'clock. So I'll be streaming by then. So again, everyone here who is gonna watch, I'll probably be on by about 10 or 11 tomorrow night. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys all for watching. I know you're watching, dude, but I'm saying like for people who do watch the live stream, thank you guys for watching the stream. So I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, man. Yeah, I'll be streaming Minecraft. Like I said, I mean, depending on what time my mom does everything, because I don't know what time I'm going to get everything, but yeah, I'll be streaming Minecraft for a little bit. All right, man. I'll talk to you later.